What's up? John here. Just wanted to drop a quick bit of wisdom right now. I was thinking a minute ago about like how ridiculous it would be if I were, like in the cartoons of old days and everything, if a piano or an anvil were to drop on my head. Like, if that should ever happen to me, I don't want anyone getting mad if someone makes fun of that, because, I mean, seriously, that's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? So, I'm not. Are you hearing anything? So, and then my next thought came to be, like, imagine if you're going to heaven and then that's how you go out. Because, it's like, I imagine once we all get to heaven or get to hell or anything like that, it's probably like, it's probably very similar to prison. Like, people are, maybe you get, I don't know if we'd be divided up into rooms or if we get our own private suite or anything like that. I guess it depends on the level of how good or how not good you are. But you get into heaven and, imagine you get there and it's similar to like prison. Like, oh, what are you in for? And it's like, oh, well, I died. I saved 3 children and, from a school shooter or I was trying to pull a kid out of a car that was burning and I died in the accident. There was a fire and I died. You know what I mean? All these people up there with all this heroic shit about how they went out and how they died. And then you're up there like, oh, I got hit in the head with an anvil. You know what I mean? Or a piano got dropped on my head. Like, who in heaven isn't going to laugh at that shit? You know what I mean? That's some funny shit. We laugh at it in cartoons. Why? Because it's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that, as a matter of fact, people always ask, like, what do you think the best way is to die? Do you want to drown? Do you want this? Do you want to die in your sleep? Sure, die in your sleep, no pain. I'm all for that. But it would be kind of cool to go out getting hit over the head with an anvil or a piano, because that would just be like, a ridiculous cherry on the top of ridiculous lives. Anyway, if there's anyone out there listening, I appreciate your support. Don't forget to buy Swagger Cult gear because, it'll be good for you in the future. Just look at it that way. You can say that you knew us when we were nothing, just a stupid podcast on a friggin' stupid Facebook. Remember Facebook? Imagine in the future people are like, oh my God, Facebook. Holy shit, that is old. Anyway, so it's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point. At some point in our lives, we're all going to be old. We're going to look back at these times and the people we try and share these times with who are so much younger than us, maybe our young children or our grandchildren. When we talk about stuff like that, they won't know what the hell we're talking about. Talking about Facebook. Oh, that came before Snapchat? Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that is old. So, can't even bring up MySpace. Talking about ancient history there. It's like a dead language now. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. You're listening to the FRAUDCAST, provided by Realistic Industries. Realistic Industries is supported in part, but not in whole, by Starbucks, where white people go to escape scrutiny for being lame. Starbucks.